This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, he was on a programme here in the UK called This Morning, which is very, very popular amongst housewives and all that kind of thing. And of course, he's going to be heading off to Saudi Arabia soon to have his WWE debut against Braun Strowman on Thursday, as in Saudi Arabia. And of course, he was also asked about Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz Jr. rematch, which is also going to be happening in Saudi Arabia. But that one will be on December the 7th. And this is what Tyson Fury had to say about the Ruiz Jr. and Joshua rematch. I hope Joshua gets his belts back because it makes a massive fight between me and him. But if he doesn't, then I'll just have to go and beat up Andy Ruiz Jr. If Deontay Wilder loses in November against Luis Ortiz, I would take the winner of AJ versus Ruiz in February or March. Tyson Fury's statement. So first of all, he wants Anthony Joshua to win. I think most people probably do, especially when you hear from the UK. Now, we know Tyson Fury, Joshua and Dillian Whyte, all these guys are rivals, but ultimately they do want each other to win. Okay, maybe it's for nationality reasons, maybe it's for reasons, as Tyson Fury said there, a fight between him and Joshua would be massive and it would be absolutely mega event, wouldn't it? But ultimately, if Joshua does lose and Andy Ruiz Jr. wins, then Tyson Fury is quite happy to take on Andy Ruiz Jr. But he can only do that if Deontay Wilder loses to Luis Ortiz. Because Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, they already have an agreement in place where I'm pretty sure it's pretty contractual, where it must be February the 22nd. So Wilder or Fury cannot pull out unless one of these guys takes a loss in the meantime or gets injured or whatever it may be. So from that point of view, I can certainly understand what it is that Tyson Fury is saying, because even though Anthony Joshua, he has taken a loss, okay, he has lost his belts, but if he was to get the belts back, become a two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and then take on Tyson Fury, that is a mega event. Absolutely huge event. As it would be if Anthony Joshua rematched with Dillian Whyte or Dillian Whyte took on Tyson Fury. These three in that triangle are huge fights. These guys can fight each other for like the next 2 years and fill up their pockets, and the fans will be very, very happy watching these three fight each other. But of course, you put Deontay Wilder in the mix as well. Of course, he's bringing the WBC title with it as well, of course. All the better for boxing fans. But ultimately, I think Tyson Fury, behind all the bravado with Tyson Fury, I think him and Anthony Joshua do actually get on quite well. And they have almost let it slip over the last couple of months that these guys do actually talk on the telephone from time to time, where Tyson Fury will call up Joshua and just to prank him, like ask him how everything's doing. And right before they end the conversation, he'll say, "I'm going to knock you out, you bum," and then hang up on him and things like that. So I think these guys do actually get on. And I know that when Tyson Fury took on Deontay Wilder, Joshua wanted Tyson Fury to win. Of course he did. And the same with Dillian Whyte, he wanted Fury to win and all these kind of things. So I think a lot of it is down to nationality, and of course it is about these guys making huge events, which us here in the UK, we certainly want to see. And even if you're not British, I'm sure you guys would tune in to watch a Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight, or a Dillian Whyte versus Tyson Fury, or a Dillian Whyte versus Anthony Joshua fight. You guys would want to watch that, of course. Unfortunately, you are stuck with watching Deontay Wilder take on a guy in Luis Ortiz that nobody really wants to see. But at the end of the day, who knows what's going to happen around the road. Tyson Fury, of course, he's going to be having his WWE debut on Thursday in Saudi Arabia. Although, again, just while we mention it, you see, so many people are moaning about Anthony Joshua fighting in Saudi Arabia. First of all, it's a good time zone for us here in the UK, okay? So, for me, there's no problem as far as the time zones go. And a lot of people who are complaining about it, first of all, probably weren't even going to go watch Joshua anyway, whether it been in London, whether it been in Cardiff, whether it been in New York, they probably wouldn't have watched him anyway. So again, if you weren't planning on going to watch him, why are you moaning about it? And again, a lot of people are complaining about Sky Sports and that as well, showing it and how it's going to be on pay-per-view. But yet these same people probably have BT Sport and don't have Sky Sports. So again, what are you complaining about? Some people will just complain for the sake of complaining. But the same ones who are complaining about Joshua versus Ruiz in Saudi Arabia probably haven't said a peep about Tyson Fury going to Saudi Arabia on Thursday, have they? Again, there does seem to be a lot of contradictions amongst boxing fans, but it is what it is. So there you have it. Tyson Fury is hoping that Anthony Joshua defeats Andy Ruiz Jr. on December the 7th in Saudi Arabia when these two guys clash in what could well be, or is looking like, the fight of the year as far as numbers are going to be concerned. Drop your thoughts below about it, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.